Hello, Warpath commanders. How is everyone? So this is Naval Hegemon. This is our first time. There are no enemies, so we have everything to ourselves. This is a perfect way to practice or show you guys what it's like on this map. Just as the ground map, at the ground Hegemon, you have a lighthouse in the middle, like the center area that you can capture for points. That opens after a certain amount of time, usually 20 minutes, I believe. And then there are caches and everything where you can send the troops to collect, same as the ground Hajmon. The buildings are, you have comm center here. So basically it gives you troop and command ship speed of 10%, and your first capture points are 8,000, and you generate 1800 points per minute, I believe, just like other buildings. Then there is forward outpost. It gives you base and troop damage intensity of 15% and 8,000 capture points and 1800 per that. And then there is Raven military base. This is like the blockhouse of the ground version, and this gives you highest points 3600 points per minute, and it gives you 16,000 capture points. So this is very important. This is like the blockhouse, double the points compared to all other buildings. So Raven military base, this is very important to capture. And the strategy is simple. The map is quite simple. You have one side, you have the other side. Similarly, there is entreport. Entreport, I believe, gives you airlifts. I believe, yep, it gives you airlifts. One airlift every 15 minutes, like you have on the ground version as well. You have airport that you capture on the ground Hegemon that gives you airlift, and you have entreport and here. So yeah, and there's turret for 1800 points. It gives you a buff of, I believe, some troop something. Yeah, base and troop damage resist of 15%. Military base, similarly, like on the ground version, you have two blockhouses, one blockhouse on either side. You have two military bases on either side, like one on each side, and you get the highest points by capturing them. And there is forward outpost, and there is comm center. Just the like the on both sides, the place of the buildings is different. Like you have comm center right at the front of our side on this front, and if you're at the bottom, you have the comm center right at the front of your side on one side. So the arrangement of buildings is different for either side, so you have equal advantage of capturing the buildings on either side. So if you can't get to the comm center on this side, obviously you can obviously take the other side, and if we have taken the comm center on this side, we'll have to struggle really hard to get to the comm center on that side. So we don't have any unfair advantage of capturing a single building. That gives you buff. The most fights will most likely be in the middle here somewhere when we'll have opponents in this match. Unfortunately, we don't have opponents, so we will have no problem taking the military base. And is it open? There's a timer as well. It has 1 minute 40 seconds left. It opens same time as the forward outpost, so it clearly depends on you where you want to prioritize which building you want to take. You can take both if you want to. You can take one if you want to. I would personally think if the opponent is strong and you don't get to take two, I'll definitely prefer military base first. And this is about it. It's as simple as it gets. You go for the middle part, you stay in the middle, and you take the get points, when 11 minutes remain and everything. So it's similar to ground version. You redeem units basically. I don't have any officers for Navy upgraded, but our unit cap is 7.1. It's the highest we can get. The points were enough. I got three 7.1 units. I took an aircraft carrier. I took a guided missile destroyer from Liberty and the armored destroyer from Mortis, obviously. So yeah, this is my setup, and this is how the Naval Hegemon looks like. Do let me know if you have played the Naval Hegemon. Do let me know in the comments if you have liked it or you don't like it. I personally think it's fair. I mean, the ground Hegemon is fine, and this is an additional Hegemon that we are getting on the Navy, so it's fine. I believe few extra points, a few extra rewards. That will be great to have, you know. So it is nice, I believe, nice addition to the game. Buildings have opened up. We can go and capture now. So yeah, we'll send the armor destroyer first, because as the name suggests, they have armor. They don't die that fast. And then we send the other ships right behind them. Missile destroyer, guided missile destroyer is like an howitzer, like an artillery from Liberty, and the aircraft carrier has a very long range. So yeah, you can easily take out the guided missile destroyer. Does the highest damage. The armor destroyer from mortar soaks the damage, takes the hits and everything. So yeah, this is all there is to Naval Hegemon. Do let me know in the comments what you think of it. By the way, the next building, the interport, does get open up before the building, so you can take it. On like we don't have any enemies, so we didn't have any trouble taking it. But if there were enemies, we would definitely be having a fight somewhere here. So it will be a contested territory, and they would have taken this interport. But since they are non-existent on this map, so we are lucky. We are just like we took the buildings without any fight. So this was about it for the Naval Hegemon.